What's up, Spencer? My name is Everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my February Owlcrate unboxing. Now you might be thinking, Spencer, February Owlcrate unboxing? But isn't it March? And I'd have to say, you're right. It is March. For some reason recently, actually not even recently, since the beginning of the pandemic, so for over 2 years now, Owlcrate has been having massive problems with getting its product out on time. At first it was understandable because Owlcrate works with people who are outside of the US, so obviously at the beginning of the pandemic there was a lot of shipping issues and things getting all moved around, etc., etc. We were all there, we all know. So it made sense at the beginning of the pandemic to be forgiving about it, but now 2 years into it, when we have figured all that shit out, there are still massive problems. And this came like a week and a half late, which is actually really good for them. Seeing as I didn't get my November reading planner until like halfway through February. So I guess enough bitching and moaning from me. Let's actually find out what's in this box. Alright, here comes our first look. It's just the spoiler card. Ain't really nothing to ooh and ah over. It looks like this month's theme is Among the Monsters, which we have this adorable little picture here of, you know, a girl dancing with a monster. Very Beauty and Beastie. So let's now start getting into like the actual items. So first off, we have these pleather cable keepers. I'm not sure what a cable keeper is. Maybe it's to keep all your cables together. Yes, this here says keep your cables and charging cords organized while traveling. These officially licensed Lakes Edge cable keepers feature artwork from the author herself, Lyndall Clipstone. Bookworm tip, use them to keep your e-reader charging cord tidy while traveling. Okay, so obviously this product is directly in relation with a book that they gave out quite a few months ago, Lakes Edge. I did read this, and I believe I gave it a 3-star or somewhere around there. So these are cute to have. I like them. I absolutely love the designs that we got going on. And though I don't travel a lot, I'm sure there will be an alternative use for these that I can come up with. Next up, we have a mysterious package. Okay, let's see. Oh, a keyring! Monsters of Verity enamel keyring inspired by This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Okay. The little phrase on here is, we are the darkest acts made light. I absolutely love V.E. Schwab. She is my favorite author, absolutely favorite author. Unfortunately though, this book is the one book by her that I didn't really like, and there was a sequel to it and I didn't read it because I didn't like the first book enough. Sunai eyes are like coal. It's hard to resist an endearing musical monster even when they're keen to steal your soul. Artist Azura Arts designed this enamel keychain for fans of This Savage Song. Well, I still love getting V.E. Schwab merch no matter what, so I'm pretty sure that I'll switch out whatever keychain I have now for this one. Okay, this is quite a while that since something like this has happened, and I've been thinking for a while about how sad I was that it's been years and years since Owlcrate has given out a second book in their book box. My apologies, my neighbors just got home, so my dog must announce to me that that's happening. Oh, someone's knocking on my door, holy shit. Apparently the Terminex man is here to spray the outside of my house for bugs, and it would have been nice if they texted me or something to let me know they were coming. Anyway, like I was saying, it's been a while since we've gotten a second book in an Owlcrate box, and I am extremely excited it's happened again. So this time we have a very interesting edition of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I am obsessed with this cover. Oh my goodness. And on the back, we have the quote, "There is something at work in my soul, which I do not understand." Wow. You know, I haven't read Frankenstein since I was in elementary school, to be honest. And I love this cover so much that I absolutely need to read it again now. I think I'm gonna put this in some sort of favorites video. I've been thinking of doing a favorites video because I am inspired by Books and Lala's favorites videos. God, I can't get over this cover. Oh my God. I don't know what it is about it that I love so much, but I just do. It reminds me very much of, actually, I know exactly why I like this artwork. When I was growing up, this was like one of my favorite books that I used to read, and the artwork really reminds me of some of the stories in here. Like this is very similar to this. So, yeah, gives me essence of childhood. We're kicking off our new Owlcrate Classics collection with our favorite gloriously gothic tale, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Artist at Raina Illustration created this stunning cover that will look lovely on any bookshelf. More classic editions are to come throughout the year, and they'll all feature artwork from Raina. Great, I'm excited. If the artwork is gonna look like this, if this is her art style, it's so excited to get more classic books with this type of cover on it. Ooh, yes. All right. I am loving what I am seeing next, which is a Howl's Moving Castle. Every time I want to talk, she starts barking. This is a Howl's Moving Castle fan art, clearly from the scene in which Howl starts turning into the little bird and Sophie kind of starts turning back into herself. I love A Howl's Moving Castle, one of my favorite Ghibli movies, and I have actually read Diana Wynne Jones's Howl's Moving Castle, which is the book that this movie was obviously based off of, and it is this book that got me into Ghibli films originally, because I had read the book, found out there was a movie, watched the movie, and that was how I was first exposed to the amazing work of Ghibli Studios. Ghibli Studios. I know that I pronounce it weird, but whatever. I only have studied Japanese. You would think that I would know how to pronounce it by now. Next up, there are bookends! I am so excited about this. I have been wanting bookends for the white section of my bookcase up here because I have a little display that keeps on falling over and it's been making me very angry. So there's a little quote on here that says, "That love of maidens for monsters that does not fade with time." And these are very nice metal bookends. I can tell these are really gonna stand up and hold all those really thick-ass books that I got, the big old chonkers. No one designs conjured a bit of wintry magic when creating this set of metal bookends inspired by The Bear and the Nightingale, a book I have not heard of. Perfect for readers who can't resist a good monstrous love story, and who can resist a good monstrous love story either way. Alright, next up we have another little mysterious package, except it's not so mysterious. It is our literary luggage pin, the second of a set of 12 that is coming out over the next few months. This one is cute. I like how it looks. This month's collectible literary luggage enamel pin from artist Hey Atlas Creative has us traveling to the darkly magical forests of Cabeswater from the Raven Boys. Okay, I know that the Raven Boys and Megan Stiefvater is very popular with people. I've tried reading the Raven Boys and I personally was not a very big fan of it, but if you like it, good for you. And I'm still gonna love this pin either way and put it on my little pin thing that I keep all my pins on. Okay, and next up we have this little card that goes with Lake's Edge that I showed you guys a little bit earlier in the video. Apparently, this card gives us, with this QR code, an access to a little sampling of the second book to Lake's Edge. Unfortunately, I shall not be partaking in this because Lake's Edge was only a 3 for me, as I said before, so I'm not particularly interested in reading the second one, but I'm glad that we were able to get a nice little sample of it for those who did enjoy it. Alright, and last but not least is our book, Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. The cover art to this, it reminds me of those books that came out not that long ago that Disney did with the background of Ursula and a few of the other villains. I think they did a Jafar one as well. Either way, let's read and see what this book is about. It should have been the perfect summer. Sent to stay with her late mother's eccentric family in London, 16-year-old Joan is determined to enjoy herself. She loves her nerdy job at the historical Holland House, and when her super cute coworker Nick asks her on a date, it feels like everything is falling into place. Ooh. Then a good Samaritan attempt gone wrong sends Joan spinning through time, and her life quickly begins to unravel. Her family isn't just eccentric. They're monsters with terrifying hidden powers. And Nick isn't just a cute boy. He's a legendary monster slayer who will do anything to bring them down. As she battles Nick, Joan is forced to work with the beautiful and ruthless Aaron Oliver, heir to a monster family that hates her own. She'll have to embrace her monstrousness if she is to save herself and her family. Because in this story, she is not the hero. Wait. If in this story she's not the hero, doesn't that mean that she's like gonna die at the end or something? Because isn't that the way that this works? The hero always prevails, and if she were the one to prevail, that would mean that she's the hero. So did this book already tell me the ending? I hope there isn't a stupid love triangle between Oliver and Nick, but I bet that there will be, because that's the way that things typically go when there is one female and 2 male characters in a book. Yay. I can't wait to read about it. The story on its own seems interesting, but I'm very tired of the heterosexual male love triangle thing. Alright, all that we have last is our little card that tells us about what next month's theme is going to be. Apparently the theme for the March box is artistic obsession. Interesting, and I'm loving the art style on this. I love art. I can't wait to see what kind of art pieces I'm going to get in this. I'm going to guess a set of colored pencils and maybe a little coloring book, because they have done something similar like that in the past. But then if they've done something similar like that in the past, maybe that means that that won't happen at all. Either way, I am excited to see what types of materials we're going to get. The little sneak peek that we have says every March box will include an item from Fiction Bath Company. And it says it's an item that they've never included before. I wonder what that means. That was the February Owlcrate unboxing. We don't have anything else left except for all that paper that I'm now gonna have to spend time cleaning up. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. You know how it goes. YouTube stuff. But besides that, stay safe, wear a mask, get vaccinated, and have a fantastic day. Bye. I feel like I've been out of focus for this whole video. Bye.